It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a pair of teams who fought multiple times in the Super Bowl. It's the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles, next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. Greg, get hard. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And we're underway here in South Philly. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance for the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw right side, home in by Cup. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He runs with it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now and he will score. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That one incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England as he's standing right around his own goal line. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
first down.
Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Goddard. 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go. In motion comes Andrews. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this...
Gerard Mayo not happy with that last call. And here comes the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets that into the hands of Wilcox. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, New England.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And that's complete to A.J. Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Mahomes. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Mahomes on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
They put Pickens in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice throw there.
Nick Sirianni thought about it, and he wants another look. He has thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Folks' kick is good. And the Patriots cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Good work to get the 1st down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that 1st down, which he does a great job getting. But it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Second down, Burrow. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Burrow on the bootleg. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Here's a toss, right side. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll stick with him again. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Big play coming up. This is third down. In motion comes Andrews. Now, Burrow. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Cup brings it in left side. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's second down. Burrow now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a
Burrow to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.